if for some reason it got pulled off there accidentally or removed, and I wanted to get another one because mine fell off mysteriously, could I just come in and get another one?
Yeah, you can give you one.
What kind of prosecutor how much time did he spend writing 6 pages? I'm in downtown Cincinnati right now, where Aaron Haslam doesn't live anywhere around here because we know he lives out in West Union. This is about 50 miles away from there. But yesterday, Aaron Haslam filed a 6-page document into this private citizen affidavit matter, where he is doing everything he can to lobby and demand that Brian Shrive, his buddy, will be the special prosecutor over this matter. So he literally has this long 6-page thing that he files, and then with it, after it, he has another filing, a notice of representation by a counsel called Bricker Graydon that is located in downtown Cincinnati here in this building, 312 Walnut Street. So I'm down here to check this out. So I came in the building here where Bricker Graydon is on the 18th floor. Thought I'd just shoot up to the lobby, but it is a locked lobby, so I'm just going to be in and out of here. Because it's wild that Aaron Haslam, the prosecutor in Adams County, who we know lives in Adams County, right? He doesn't live in Hamilton County. But he hires a high-priced downtown law firm that practices out of this building, 312 Walnut Street, the Scripps Center, on his private citizen affidavit matter. Let's put it into perspective that a half hour of time by the lawyers he's now had put on the case to protect him, a half hour of their time would be more cost than the maximum fine he could get for not having a county sticker on his car. So that building in the background there is 312 Walnut. That's where the firm is Bricker Graydon, which would be a high-priced Cincinnati firm. You know, who Aaron has that doesn't live here. He lives 3 counties away in Adams County. So he's had these high-priced attorneys now file a notice of appearance for him on this thing about having a county sticker on his plates, which is a maximum fine of $150. That's how crazy this all is. But he also, in his own hand, signed by him, has this thing he submitted to the court demanding basically that they let Brian Shrive, his bud, be the special prosecutor to oversee this case. What kind of prosecutor how much time did he spend writing 6 pages trying to justify a couple of things? One is forcing Judge Gabbert to have Brian Shrive be the appointed prosecutor so things can get buried deep. Because, you know, Aaron, he wouldn't want to have something that looked ethical, like a lawyer that had no personal relationship with him or me be the lawyer that was the special counsel. No, he wouldn't want to look ethical by delegating the finding of a special counsel in a matter involving him to somebody else in his office to create some appearance of separation. No, not Aaron Haslam. He basically says any attorney could do this. Well, okay, Aaron, isn't there an attorney in Adams County or in Scioto County, Brown County, Warren County, Claremont County that's not connected already to either you or me that could make this not look corrupt? But even more, why on earth isn't this guy, Aaron Haslam, just coming in saying I effed up, I didn't do this right, and I'm going to get my plate sticker on there, and I'm sorry, and I'm glad to pay the maximum fine. That would seem to be what an ethical man would do, but that's not Aaron Haslam. So today, driving around, I stopped here to start. So I'm sitting on Waring Road, the place where Aaron Haslam doesn't live, and I'm going to go ahead and have the car drive itself to where Brian Shrive lives, also in Indian Hill, because remember, Aaron Haslam and Brian Shrive, they don't have the judgment that maybe there should be a special prosecutor on his plate case that has no connection to either me or Aaron Haslam, or perhaps even was an attorney from Adams County, Sauter County, Brown County, Claremont County that actually lived in one of these places. Okay, so that's the drive from one part of Indian Hill to another part of Indian Hill, and I'm on the street that Brian Shrive lives on. Isn't it wild that Aaron Haslam has the audacity to insist that he be able to pick who is a special prosecutor, that it be somebody that has a connection with Aaron Haslam, and that it just happens to be somebody that is living in Indian Hill where Aaron Haslam doesn't live. Now I'm at the Bureau of Motor Vehicles on Red Bank Road, which would be the one you would go to if you live where Aaron Haslam, his wife lives, but not him. So if I had like a plate and I have the county sticker on the plate, I'm legally required to have that sticker on there?
County sticker, yes.
So I'm legally required to have the county sticker on there. If I, for some reason, it got pulled off there accidentally or removed, and I wanted to get another one because mine fell off mysteriously, could I just come in and get another one?
Yeah, I can give you one.
If I, for some reason, it got pulled off there accidentally or removed, and I wanted to get another one because mine fell off mysteriously, could I just come in and get another one?
Yeah, I can give you one.
So it's just about 6 o'clock and I have a late in the day update on Tuesday, October 28th. The judge issued a judgment entry relating to Aaron Haslam's new downtown Cincinnati attorneys wanting a continuance, and I guess Aaron Haslam wanting to demand that the judge absolutely has to appoint Brian Shrive and all this nonsense. So the judge's entry, you're going to love it. I'm going to read a paragraph out of it. It says, the court's ruling on the continuance will be deferred until oral argument at the hearing tomorrow, Wednesday, October 29th at 3 p.m. Mr. Haslam and his counsel are to appear at that fixed place and time upon which the court will rule on the motion for continuance. In-person appearances required in the Adams County Court. Fantastic. Way to go, Judge Gabbert. Aaron Haslam, you should hold yourself to a higher standard than Joe Q. Public. You're the prosecutor. You know, you're, in my mind, you got this fraudulent address. You've taken your plate sticker off so people can't, it's not as obvious that your car is not registered in Adams County. You can fix all this. You should have already fixed it, Aaron Haslam. You should have just, when it came up months ago actually, just go get a plate sticker and put it on there. Pay the $150 fine. What is all this nonsense where you're embarrassing yourself before the court with these ridiculous demands and expectations that you be treated differently than anybody else? You get to pick your own prosecutor. You get to bring in high-priced Cincinnati lawyers. You get to demand a continuance whenever you feel like it. I am so glad to be able to see Aaron Haslam tomorrow. Let's see if he shows up tomorrow, 3 p.m. at Judge Gabbert's courtroom. It's Wednesday, October 29th, 3 p.m., Judge Gabbert's courtroom, which is on the lower level of the courthouse in Adams County.